They called us monsters, vultures, scavengers picking at the bones of a dead world. They looked at the ruins, the rust, the silence, and all they could do was weep. They prayed for saviors, for miracles, for a gentle hand to guide them back to the light. And while they were on their knees, we were on our feet. We saw the same rubble, but we didn't see an ending. We saw a beginning. We saw opportunity. They called it greed. This hunger, this fire in the belly that wouldn't let us sit still and starve with dignity. Dignity? You can't eat dignity. You can't build a wall with it to keep the wolves out. While they were busy sharing their last crust of bread, preaching about the evils of selfishness, we were digging. We were hunting. We were hoarding. We collected every scrap of metal, every working gear, every forgotten circuit board. We didn't share. We traded. Funny how quickly principles change when your stomach is empty. The same people who cursed our names started lining up at our gates. They had stories, they had prayers, they had sad eyes. We had generators. We had clean water. We had medicine. Suddenly, our greed looked a lot like foresight. Our hoarding looked a lot like a surplus. They wanted in. And we let them in for a price. Everything has a price. That's the first and only commandment in the Gospel of Gold. Your time, your skills, your loyalty, it's all currency. We didn't rebuild the world on hope. We rebuilt it on deals, on contracts, on the simple, brutal truth that people will work harder for a reward than they will for a pat on the back. We gave them a reason to get up in the morning, a reason to sweat, to strive, to fight. We gave them a ladder to climb, and climb they did. The first factories weren't built by committees. They were built by a man who wanted a bigger house. The first trade routes weren't charted by explorers. They were blazed by a woman who wanted to sell her grain for a better price. Competition, ambition, the very things the old world tried to tame, to medicate, to apologize for. Those are the engines that restarted the heart of civilization. We built cities of steel and light on a foundation of pure, unapologetic self-interest. We created order not with laws written in books, but with the invisible hand of the market. You want protection? Pay the guards. You want power? Light up your home. You want a future for your kids? Work for it. Earn it. Take it. No one is going to give it to you. That was the lie of the world that fell. They say we have no soul, that our cities are cold, that our people are ruthless. But look around. Our children don't know hunger. Our walls have never been breached. We have art, we have music, we have innovation, all funded by the spoils of victory. The victory of logic over sentiment, of action over prayer, of gold over dust. So let them call us greedy. Let them call us monsters from their history books. It doesn't matter. History is written by the winners, and we are still standing. We are the architects of the new age, the founders of a world that works. They called it the apocalypse. We called it a hostile takeover. This isn't a story of survival. It's the story of a resurrection, forged not in faith, but in finance. This is the Gospel of Gold, and business is booming. The affair may end, but the elegance lingers.